Do you see people as resources or as an asset? Because here is what I know, resources are things that are disposable. That paper, for example, here in my office, paper, this is disposable, this is a resource, right? I use it and I dispose it. But assets, we invest in them, we insure them. Like if you think about a house being an asset, you insure a house, right? You invest in your house, you improve a house. So I think if you really want to grasp this difference between an asset, and a resource, and why people are not resources and are asset actually, because an asset is something that, increases its value over time. And people, if you invest in them, if you treat them well, if you take care of them, are your best asset, are your best investment. They increase their value over time. But the same people, if you don't invest in them, if you don't take care of them, if you don't, help them to grow personally, they wouldn't be, as valuable to your company as they would if you invest in them. So think about this idea of the difference between, an asset and a resource, and how is that playing in your company? Are you treating people as resources or are assets? Do you still have this, human resources idea? Is this how you call your people? Because that says a lot about how you treat them. So I think this distinction is really important for us to make between human resources and actually people being an asset to the company. And the difference is when you start investing in your people, then you start treating them as an asset. When you see potential in them, then you start treating them as an asset. But if you only use their skills to actually help the business grow, but do not invest in them and don't develop their skills, don't treat them well, you don't see them as an asset. So I think this is a really, really, important difference to make here. So do you see your people as an asset or as a resource? That's really a good question to reflect upon.